Did someone say it's day 10? Did someone say it's day 10? Well, hey, I'm so happy you're here. I can't believe I made it 10 days in a row. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of doubted myself, but the beauty is that you guys are holding me accountable. There's like not a day I can't show up on here. Let's get into it. You can have every plan, every deadline, every strategy, but if the voice in your head is against you, you'll sabotage everything you build. You know that voice, the one that whispers before you start. Who are you kidding? You're not ready. You always mess it up. That voice doesn't need volume to control you. It just needs permission. Boldness doesn't begin with action. It begins with the words you speak to yourself. So before we talk about showing up in the world, we have to talk about the world that lives inside of you. Because if that world doesn't believe in you, nothing outside will hold. We all have one, that little voice sitting in the back row, commenting on every move you make. It loves to say, you're behind, you've missed your chance, you're not cut out for this. It's that voice that scrolls through other people's wins and turns it into proof that you're losing. But the truth is, that voice isn't evil. It's just scared. It's just trying to protect you from pain by convincing you to not try at all. But if you listen too long, you'll end up protecting yourself from growth, from joy, from the life you're meant to live. So the next time it speaks, don't fight it. Just say, I hear you, but I'm going anyway. That is what courage sounds like in real time. Because the goal isn't to silence that voice, it's just to teach it a new language. When you think about it, everything starts with words. Creation did, movements did, healing did, and your life will too. You became fluent in whatever you repeat. If you repeat doubt, you'll get good at quitting. But if you repeat faith, you'll get good at rising. Words are blueprints, and every time you speak, you're giving your life instructions. So start speaking in the direction that you want to move. Say things like, I can figure this out. I'm still becoming. I'm learning to trust my own timing. Because your language is the soil where your future will grow. And sometimes the most powerful words that you'll ever say are the ones that no one hears but you. At some point, you have to stop trying to earn your own approval. You have to stop waiting for that inner applause that never comes. Have you ever tried to sit still, breathe, and just listen to how you naturally speak to yourself? Would you trust that voice if it belonged to someone else? You see, most people live in constant arguments with themselves. They're chasing validation, defending mistakes, and replaying what they should have said. But alignment begins when you stop negotiating your worth. When you can say, I'm not there yet, but I'm not behind. I'm not perfect, but I'm present. I still believe in me. That's not positivity, that's peace. And when you find that peace, then you can take action on things. Then you can be bold. Because once you're no longer fighting yourself, you have all of this energy that you need to spend it on something. And that something is whatever you want to build. We think that we need more loud motivation, but really, we just need a quieter belief. And once you find that peace inside, you'll notice how your words start moving you forward. I want you to try this. Before you start anything, a workout, a meeting, say out loud what kind of person you are while doing it. For example, I'm the kind of person that follows through. I'm the kind of person who finishes things. I'm the kind of person who moves forward with purpose. Say it before you move, and your body will follow. Because the moment your words and your actions line up, you start creating momentum. You stop waiting to feel ready, and you just act in alignment. That's just what you do. And I'd say that's probably what separates people who dream versus people who build. They're not waiting for confidence, they just speak it, and because they speak it, it gives them enough energy to move. And here's the best part, when your words start to move you, they start to move others too. How you speak to yourself becomes how people experience you. You can feel it on someone, the heaviness, the second guessing, the quiet storm behind their smile. And you can feel the opposite too. The person who walks in grounded, gentle, they're sure of themselves without proving it. That is someone whose self-talk is kind. And when you build safety inside yourself, you become safety for others. Your energy tells the truth before your words ever do. So talk to yourself the way that you want other people to feel around you. Encouragement isn't self-indulgent, it's service. You just can't lift others with a language that drags you down. And the more life you speak into others, the easier it becomes to speak it in yourself. So if your words can shift rooms, imagine what they can do to your future. If you close your eyes for a second, I want you to picture the version of you that lives boldly. They're not fearless. They just stopped running commentary on every move they made. They wake up and speak simple truth. I keep promises to myself. I move even when I'm uncertain. I trust my direction. They don't wait for confidence. They build it through consistency. And their inner voice sounds like a coach, not a critic. Now imagine that version of you is trying to reach you right now. And every time you catch yourself saying, I can't, they're whispering, you can. And every time you think, I'm behind, they're saying, you're right on time. Every time you think, I failed too many times, they're saying, you've learned so much to quit now. That voice is already yours. You just haven't practiced listening to it enough. So here's the one bold thing I want you to do today. I want you to write down exactly what you tell yourself. And I want you to catch every negative sentence and replace it with a new one. And with these new sentences, I actually want you to practice saying this to others. Look at these traits in others and tell them. Because when you speak life into others, you're training your mind on how to speak life into yourself. Because if you're gonna do something bold, you have to be on the same team with yourself. And I believe you've got that in you. I have no doubt. So speak life first and then live like it's true. This is day 10 out of 100 bold. I'm so happy that it's been 10 consecutive days. It's been tough, but it's because you guys are speaking life into me, and I'm giving myself the positive self-talk to continue. That's the only way, and I appreciate you all so much. If you want to start your own streak, comment day 10 out of 100, and let's freaking crush it. This world needs more bold people like you, and if we're gonna change the world together, we gotta play on the same team as ourselves. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Bye.